Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SEATC Southeast Asia Title Championship, and it's really the championship time as we'll be deciding the final slot of the podium. It's going to be the grand finals, the grand finals of the final match of the tournament, K0rd31HP versus JoshEco4, and my name is Yongin. With me today, we got one of the very co-current caster that just appears very often in this tournament, Finn Hazer. How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine right now. This is going to be the last match of Southeast Asian Taekwondo Championship, and it's going to be a semi-final rematch again with K0rd and JoshEco. So let's see, can JoshEco finally do it now and dethrone K0rd, or is K0rd going to stay in his throne? We'll see in this last match. And let's get on with the bands.
This is gonna be a semi-final rematch, as we're gonna be seeing these two play against each other. JoshEco4 has been doing quite a bit of main character syndrome against the Malaysians. First, against the forfeited matches DXA4, and then second, beating out Fluent in the loser brackets, and third, beating out Crabcow in a very close fashion yesterday. And the bans are already out. Hard Rock 2 instantly being banned by JoshEco4. I mean, he's not really a Hard Rock player, and Speed Hard Rock absolutely hated it, so banning out is a very expected choice from JoshEco4.
So far, JoshEco hasn't won a lot of his Hard Rock picks so far, so it is a very reasonable ban here for Hard Rock 2 for JoshEco, and K0rd is again going to be banning Nomad 4 as we've seen in his previous bans in previous matches here. Another very reasonable ban for K0rd, but let's go here with K0rd's first pick now.
Yep.
What are we looking at here?
I mean, seeing what JoshEco did on the last match, on Nomad 4 964k, I think that's a really good ban from K0rd. Just do not want to risk the chance of just completely not locking the map, especially a stream map. I would say definitely JoshEco's cup of cake, so piece of cake for him, cup of tea. So now it's gonna be K0rd first pick.
And also another thing is that JoshEco has prior experience in this map pool, right? Because he already played the losers bracket match, so that could be good for JoshEco here. Maybe we'll have more points down for JoshEco in this match, but we'll be looking at the hidden Hard Rock pick for K0rd already off the bat here.
I mean, you did say JoshEco has a bit of experience in this map pool, but that also meant K0rd has the scores, has the knowledge on his picks, and it's going to be hidden Hard Rock selected from K0rd on his side, coming through on our first pick, map by Haxi, a custom map for the tournament in the Oni. And this map by Haxi, that's a 220 BPM and a times 1.15 SVs throughout in some sections of the map. It's basically the second Hard Rock 2 of the pool, very high scroll speed in terms of readings, but you still need a bit of a HD knowledge throughout the map. Still, hidden Hard Rock, after all, just a very difficult map in general. Yeah, after all, this map have streams, and JoshEco gets a 300k last match, so not looking too well for him. So I mean, K0rd probably saw last week's last match score, and then like, oh, that was absolutely a free pawn. Just instantly picks it, nothing to be scared of.
Right, it's going to be K0rd's pick again, hidden Hard Rock here, map by Hexy. What was JoshEco's score in this map? I didn't really watch the previous map.
A 200k. 200k from his side. It was a suicidal pick from Crabcow, and it absolutely worked. Crabcow got a 300k on his side, and then we got 293 from JoshEco. So it was a absolutely suicidal pick, but sometimes in a grand final situation, some maps like that, it's gonna work out well. We're signing on Hidden Hard Rock.
Alright, let's see. Oh my god, this map has pretty long skip.
They want to warm their fingers. See.
The warm-ups. Well, looks like not just us who's excited for this match, they're also pretty excited here. Starting off with the one fuse.
Yep.
And Josh is already going to be getting the miss there. I'm getting a lot of 100s already.
There's also a break from court side, but JoshEco already received a bit of an early hit. He cannot read the patterns at all. That's a huge chain misses from JoshEco, and already finding a lot of struggles when the SB speeds up. Could not pick up the pace. Court already reached out JoshEco's maximum scores from last match, and this might be just a very strong first pick from Court, not showing any weakness at all, just gonna show dominance and show the one of the strongest map that people have won out. Already almost 100,000 points difference, and another speed up session. JoshEco finding bases left and right, and some 100s, chain 100s throughout the map, and that is a very decent selection from Court to South.
And halfway through the map, we're already going to be seeing a 250,000 point lead here for Court. JoshEco just keeps getting more misses and going to drop down to 80%, and going now at 79% even. Of course, still holding on a very solid 96% here. I think it's already going to be over for Josh here. He's gonna get a C rank in this map. And at this break here, it's not looking very good for JoshEco. Already down 373 points, and now going even lower at 77%.
We got some 1/3 there does trip up Court, but Court already 2 times the score of JoshEco. Into the final part of the map, we got a bit of a speed up in terms of SV as well. JoshEco once again finding struggles throughout the maps, crosses left and right. Court does find a trade there, but again doesn't slow down the progress of this map, and that is just gonna be a very strong score to start things off from Court. Even a combined score from Josh and Crabcow would not have been enough to beat out Court scores in this map, and that's a flat out 1-0 very dominant first pick from Court. Next,
It is just what sheer dominance here for Court in the Hidden Hard Rock. No one else can come close to this man's score. But that's going to be Court's first pick and Court's first point, and now we'll be looking at JoshEco's next pick.
And no mod 3 instantly throughout the picks. Josh, more like mostly a no mod stream and a speed consistency player. No surprise to go for this pick after all. Not really a mod. He can be playing hiddens quite decently, but I would say his main skill set is definitely the no mod pool. Drown into Perditon. And this map is actually my pick in the pool, and it was a very hard map, 320 BPM, and you see the map is actually a let's say, and you know let's say maps, they are not easy patterns. It's a huge step up completely compared to last week's mod 3. Not even that, all the 8s after all. And hopefully see some Court, Josh able to battle against Court in this map. So far from the start of the map, definitely a bit of a closer match, a lot closer than last map already. Josh able to at least keep up on some of the readings and even having out better accuracies compared to Court on some of the speedier patterns. You see The start of the pattern should be easy, but we're gonna get some KDKD and DKDK intertwine throughout the map, but JoshEco will be the first one to find some drop over there, and K0rd now will be the one on the lead due to the combos. But thankfully, Josh misses this right before 400, so that's gonna give... that's the luckiest place you can miss on. But sometimes you cannot be as lucky as Josh finding a second drop over there. Some of these offhand patterns are just so easy to find bricks on. K0rd not phased by them at all, still on a 98.8%. Going on strong in this map, this is a really good score from them. And JoshEco trying their best to keep up. And it's still doing it, but still, you need some mistakes from K0rd from now. Almost finding a brick on the mono over there. But K0rd finding the first one to find some bricks in his side. And now Josh has some chance, but instantly gives it back as he finds a miss as well. There's no more combo cap from both. No more combo advantage for both players due to how close it is. But the accuracy being dropped by Josh on some of the stamina capping patterns gives K0rd a bit of a more wiggle room for now. Battle for break. You see some spinners. Ready? Here it goes to the key out of the part of the 25,000 points on the line. It's still in K0rd favor. Josh would not want to give up a break point that easily, but it's not looking like it's finding a break again. K0rd it's leading in by 30,000 points different, and he's slowly going up, running away as Josh finding the chain misses, mono and misses on the mono. That's actually insane as the lead goes up bigger and bigger. K0rd leading into the combo cap for now, and that's looking like a break point secure from K0rd. Find some weakness at the latter half of the map and it's gonna get closer, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. A bit of a more drop from K0rd would have been the key here for Josh to win this map, but unfortunately sometimes the reality just doesn't happen as K0rd will be closing out on no mod 3 and matching out JoshEco's 100 counts, but sometimes the combo just enough for him to take this map.
Alright, I'm back, guys. I had something to do. And it looks like a K0rd will be winning this pick just by a little bit. It's a very good score for both of them still. But yeah, we'll be looking at another pick here from K0rd. And maybe it'll be like Hard Rock 1 or something, I would say. But yeah, that's going to be K0rd's second point and another pick for K0rd here. It's gonna be free mod too.
Of course, just going for more of the modded picks instantly. More of the modded picks. Regret part 2. A little bit of regret from K0rd though. Say, this map, it's absolutely insane map by Volta. The difficulty just free mod 2. After the players playing the map, you just become the background with all the red eyes. You become like a demon. Get possessed throughout the entire map. You have slow SB readings at 120 BPM worth of beats and overlaps finishes, or you're gonna suffer a 300 BPM hard rock reading. You're gonna choose one of the two, but you're gonna choose one of the less evils. Josh definitely gonna go for the HD, and no way he's gonna go for the hard rock mod in K0rd. He can kind of play both mods, so I'm not too sure what he's gonna go for. He's gonna go for. I'm gonna put on the hard rock.
It's a really cool. It's a really cool beatmap stat here. Beatmap metadata. Just look at it. OD 6.6, HP 6, and star rating 6.66.
Every part of them should be harder on hard rock, but some of the sliders could be tricky to hit as Josh finding a very unlucky drop at the start of the map. But it's not gonna be a big deal for now.
Yeah, but it's already going to be pretty big here for Josh early on, but that's going to be K0rd getting a few misses already, which is going to make the score lead just ever so smaller, and the lead is going to be flipping to Josh here, just a little bit from the K0rd, getting a lot of misses there, but Josh just keeps getting more misses.
Now we get some SV changes here. Josh finding a bit of an accuracy drop as well, missing around every 40 combo, but now cannot pick back up some of the knock blocks. That's a huge string of misses from Josh, and that's a 6-digit score difference instantly in favor to K0rd, even on some of the rougher to read on SVs. Slowly, we'll be reaching on the 300 BPM hard rock. Let's see can K0rd hold on.
That's going to be a 100,000 score lead now for K0rd. It's already going to be very big. JoshEco's just trying to hold on, but still cannot go up to 90% yet. And we'll see 90% here, but K0rd's still holding on a very good 96%. It's gonna be hard for Josh to kind of contest in this halfway to the map.
He even memorized the 300 BPM play from K0rd over there. That's actually insane on the hard rock pick. Now, moving on to some of the harder sessions we've hit, and some hard rock actually makes some of the map overlap as well, so it's not exactly the easiest on hard rock. Josh trying to keep up, but just unfortunately some of the readings are just way too difficult on this map. Josh finding another brick, and K0rd still going on with an A on this map, and now here comes a rough to read on HD session as well. 96.8% from K0rd, and he is still building on scores on the final parts of the map. Holds out of we first took in this map, finding a lot of misses at the start of the map, but right after that part, just destroying one of the hardest maps of the pool. That is an absolutely insane score.
Now in this hard hidden part here, already going to be a Josh. Josh is just going to be missing pretty much every part of this, but that's going to be 395,000 score difference from K0rd. And K0rd now at an A rank with 1 million score, over 1 million score, but Josh is going to get another C rank in this pick. So that's going to be K0rd's third point, but it's going to be Josh next pick here. Let's see if Josh can take a point from his picks. And it's going to be Noma too.
Yeah, Josh should be just going for all the no-mod picks. Now this one, after the sum of a bit of a stamina skill cap, gonna go for the accuracy pick of the bull, mapped by Icon. Low deck short version. You see dictate as a tech map of the pool. You know, this is gonna be an interesting one. OD7, and despite being BPM of 155, the SV is actually really slow down of this. It's one of the few accuracy maps of the pool after K0rd going in for the speed hard rock maps of the pool, going for a bit of a slower, calmer map. Can he hold on the OD? Can he switch his reading instantly in this map? Might be a pretty counter pick from Josh.
Yeah, this Noma 2 is pretty good map here for Josh. It is quite hard, but let's see if K0rd can take this as well. Well, we've seen K0rd being pretty much the same skill level as Josh, but now it's in the late game here. Maybe K0rd can just inch better in the Noma 2 here. But already off the bat here, K0rd is going to get a few 100s. Well, Josh still holding on the full combo in the double S, but that's going to be a miss from K0rd. Already going down to 93%, and is trying to get back up here, but JoshEco will be finding a few 100s. No more double S in the table right now, but still a very good score from JoshEco, still full comboing.
That's a very good stuff from Josh, but again, like I mentioned, after playing some of the speed hard rocks, sometimes adjusting the readings could be quite tricky there, as we do see K0rd find a bit of an early struggle throughout the map. Still holding on a really nice accuracy and basically recovering really well in terms of combo, but right now it's a bit short against the crazy score from Josh, and that's gonna be a second miss there from K0rd, again right after reaching 400 combo, so that's gonna be damaging his combo the most. This is one of the shortest maps of the pool, so missing here is actually going to be damaging compared to what we see on No Mod 3, and a really good score from Josh right now, still holding on 96% on this, 99% on this map.
We're finally seeing Josh here getting a few points probably from K0rd, where in the previous match he didn't get any points, right? So let's see if Josh can hold it all the way to the end here. But this map is pretty consistent all throughout to the end. Well, yeah, there's still a full combo here from Josh, and Court trying to get back up, but it's still not enough. Going to be a 500 combo difference here, and already 60,000 score difference for Josh, but still not as big as the leads we've seen that's been done by Court.
So a really nice lead though, sometimes leading by 1 point, still leading by 1 point, you still get still the map points after all, so that's gonna be No Mod 2, and Josh is gonna end up with a very nice HD No Mod 2 slow No Mod 2 FD here. As we mentioned, very strong no mod player. It's not showing the strongest scores on the HDs in the slow section of the last map. S1 does not trip on him at all, still holding on 99%. And they're gonna be closing out the FC and a 915k from K0rd. Still a really nice score, but it's gonna be surprised probably seeing Josh score on this map.
It's very good score here from JoshEco, only 22 100s. And a full combo as well, so yeah. JoshEco is pretty dominant in this, but it's again not as big of a lead as what we've seen by K0rd. So that's going to be JoshEco's first point here. We'll not be looking at another snow sweep. And JoshEco finally winning 1 point from K0rd. But that's going to be K0rd's to be picking next though. And apparently if K0rd gets the no sweep, Fong is going to buy him McDonald's apparently.
Oh, the McDonald's gone
I guess
now.
Yeah, it's gone now. RIP.
I mean, that's a strategy from some of the other tournaments I've seen before. Some Austrian teams in old FC. They did give him some McDonald's, but sadly, I guess this time the McDonald's is a lot more trickier. We're gonna see what K0rd's gonna pick next, and he's gonna go for HD one trilogy. After some speedier readings, gonna go for the slower readings of the map, which is kind of surprising, as sometimes the slow reading maps are not something that Josh completely struggles on, but this map is just another city. It's gonna be a festival once again. 110 BPM hidden with offbeats, with snapping changes, with tech. You can play as like the 220 BPM map, but that's going to be the literally only help in this map.
That's also going to be the first time Hidden 1 is picked, so that leaves Hard Track 2 the only map not picked in this Grand Finals map pool, which is going to be both banned by JoshEco in both matches.
And we got some rates in the chat here. Welcome to our 4-digit start tournament rating of a party of 24. Thanks for joining in. And now we got some new viewers here. We are on to the Southeast Asia Taiko Championship Grand Finals. K0rd31HP versus JoshEco. And right now we are on the Hidden 1 map. Josh right now leading by one singular breakpoint, 3-1. Now it's on their pick on HD1, one of the hardest maps for the entire pool, and we'll see how both players deal with this map. This is going to be a very interesting one, so hopefully enjoy your stay here in the IDTS Center. We got some really nice content here, but we're going to be focusing on one of the hardest maps of the pool for now. First break from Josh on the slow hiddens.
It's already going to be a few misses there in the transition before the Ki, but so far K0rd is still winning out in this pick with 96%, and Josh keeps finding more chain misses. It is a very hard map. I'm pretty sure this is one of the hardest maps in the pool. Even Nanahida couldn't play this and gets D rank, but yeah, that's going to be JoshEco now dropping a few more chain misses, and that's going to give K0rd a 65,000 point lead already off the bat. But K0rd now getting 97% accuracy, while JoshEco is almost dropping down to 80% accuracy. Still at 91%, he's still trying to hold on here. But now at this kind of slow part, we'll be getting a few less misses, but
yeah,
still finding a few 100s everywhere.
That's a big struggle from JoshEco at the start of the map. Not looking too well as the second half is actually the harder part of the map. K0rd still holding in a very crazy 98%. Like literally all he misses is lit at the start of the map. Everything else has been looking like a very strong double-edged score from K0rd. That is the craziest score from him. But now onto the slow pass of the map. First finding a drop from JoshEco. There's nothing from K0rd. He drops some 100, but still on the reverse drop. Finally missing a one time over there, but still that's an insane slow HD play there from K0rd. Both players are struggling in the snap pin changes session now, and now both players are just completely unable to play this map, but K0rd here surviving slightly better as the early part of the map really gives a huge lead to K0rd, and that might be the deal here, might be the play. Just need the other player to struggle at the first half of the map, and it's enough for him to win the map. The lead does get a bit closer as the tech comes in, but still that's going to be K0rd leading in at the final part of the map. 91% is enough to win sometimes.
That's going to be K0rd's 4th point now, which is going to be 187 score lead. Again, a very big score lead for K0rd in his point leads, in his point wins. But that's going to be B rank for K0rd and another C rank for Josh, which is going to be the 3rd C rank, I think. But yeah, it's not a very good score, but in this tournament it is a very good score for both of them. But yeah, that's going to be K0rd's 4th point, and it's going to be JoshEco to pick next. What are we saying? We're going to be seeing a Nomad 5 pick here, which is a very solid pick here for JoshEco actually. He did win in this pick against Crabcow, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this Nomad 5.
Yeah, it is Nomad 5.
It's troll. It's a troll map. Like Nomad 2, it's an accuracy map, but this map is more like an FC map. OD6 CAC. I mean, you see the background. It's a very CAC map.
It is very CAC.
Very CAC. Again, map is a collab by Tatsuke and Rise and some of the other Japanese mappers, and you know, this map just gonna have hard patterns. Despite being 172 BPM, there's a lot of like snapping changes for around 1.6, 1.4, and 1.8, and some of the BPM change session on net 1 session is just so easy to find misses, especially with the SV if you're not holding on the best at that map, at that session. And Josh did really well last time he played this map against Crabcow. Managed to get a 940k, I do believe. So let's see can he repeat his performance on this map. But we're gonna get some SV changes throughout the entire map, and the SV changes gonna claim K0rd to start things off. Again, not gonna matter because I think FCing this map is just so difficult.
It's already going to be 98% for K0rd and 96% for JoshEco, but it's still very much winnable here. JoshEco with the slight score lead because of K0rd's miss, but K0rd can still take this back with the better accuracy though. But still, JoshEco just trying to hold on to his full combo here. It's going to be enough, but the score is going to be flipping here because of K0rd's better accuracy. But still a very slight score lead, still anyone's game in this pick. Just 1-4 throughout, and going to be the finishers, which is going to be played very well for both of them, and going to be pretty much a tie in this part.
K0rd is actually a really good comfort player, by the way, so I don't think finishers like that's gonna trouble him at all. But that's gonna be one very weird cat slowdown session that's gonna come up very, very soon. It's so easy to drop Ek, and after this session, we're gonna see that it's gonna be a brick for now.
Yes, at this line.
Here it comes.
Yep, at this slower going down BPM.
And friends, FCs, and I believe both players basically dropped the same amount of accuracy. It's actually really close up so far. It's still a 4-digit scoring difference. A bit of a combo, higher combo from JoshEco, but now both players reaching combo cap. So it's all about the accuracy, and JoshEco trying to hold on some of the patterns, hold on the FCs. It's gonna get dropped some field accuracy here. K0rd maybe enough did the accuracy game here despite being an OD6 map. Some of these pattern changes are just too rough for Josh to hold on the accuracy. And closer to the final final 1/8 of the map left, it's still really close. Any misses from both players would have flicked the score lead, but JoshEco is just not enough to hold on these patterns in the final parts of the map. The early misses from K0rd, and that's gonna be a miss from Josh finally, and that's all the chance, all she wrote on this map. It was a very close battle, but at the end, the strength that he just couldn't hold on. The nerves are just too much for this map, and K0rd will be successfully taking back another breakpoint, and that's gonna be a 5-1. That's very early misses from him. 99.15% on the map. That is an insane score from him.
Insane score. The miss on the start definitely didn't matter here because of his way better accuracy than JoshEco. Actually, very insane score from K0rd. Again, with only 22 100s here. I'm pretty sure that was also like better than Krapko as well. So it's a very good, and it's going to be K0rd's pick next. Which it will be probably looking at another mod pick here. Maybe looking at the free mod, or maybe even Hard Rock 1 is good.
I do believe K0rd will just go for any mortar picks. There is a very clean pick over there. There's HD2. If he saw the last match, see the other player got a 500k, I think I would have just picked it. There's also Hard Rock 1. And I mean, both of these maps are just not really Josh type of a map. And after that, they still have the free mob pool, so a lot of picks to go for K0rd right now.
Definitely
You just need
a
to
lot
avoid.
of picks.
Yeah, you just need to avoid double time picks basically. And there we go. It's hidden to Valium's gonna be the next pick. Going back to the hidden Hard Rock route. This time a bit more speedy in general and more 1/6 patterns. I mean, mapped by MTK. And you know the Skies map. The map's very like tight no touching, so sometimes his snapping choices and pattern choices are quite baffling to some like other mostly also Taiko only players, and it makes a hard map. There's some SV changes as well, some slowdowns, and it's easy to trip up players. And I mean, it's a death. You look at the difficult death.
Yeah, MTK's maps are just very hard in general for also Taiko players especially. So this is a very good pick for Hidden 2 for K0rd as well. But JoshEco though, can he hold on to his hidden skills here? But that's going to be an early 100 already from K0rd. But it's going to be another 100 as well for JoshEco, so still tight here.
I do believe Josh should be better at HD today. Seems like from the HD1 and free mod 2, bit warm up his hidden a bit, and also probably a bit more of a play here, like more practice. Hopefully could take some points off Josh, but that's not a good start from him as he finds an early break and a second chain of misses from him as well. K0rd right now still holding on a FC. He's gonna be trading at least one miss over there, but Josh misses is just a way bigger chain of just misses and mistakes throughout JoshEco, so that's gonna be a 50 and 60,000 point lead in favor of K0rd south of the map.
That's already going to be a drop here, but both of them will be dropping, but JoshEco dropping even more. And even more drop for both of them, but that's going to give the score lead all the way to K0rd now at 90,000 score lead. JoshEco almost dropping down to 89%, but still holding on to the 90% accuracy here. But it is, we can already see how hard this pick is, but it is not as hard as what we've seen before in this match. But yeah,
Seems
K0rd
like
is
both
just
players-
holding better.
Seems like both players are a lot more ready at hidden today compared to the last match. At least JoshEco stores definitely an improvement compared to the last match, but still some of the misreading of the patterns really causes some of the chain misses rather than him. Now here comes the speed up SV sessions. We do see K0rd also dropping few misses as well. It's gonna make the lead a bit closer, but it's not gonna slow down progress as JoshEco gonna be trading back a chain of breaks in his side and a bit of a offbeat finishes just completely struggles JoshEco's readings and rhythms, and his groove is just gone from this map, and instantly the score lead went from 140,000 points to 250,000 points difference. That is a 100 scoring difference suddenly from the last part of the map, and if that wasn't a dominance pick, I don't know what is, as K0rd once foot in to the SEATC Grand Final Championship, and he might be able to just take the crowd right here and take the badge, take the prizes.
It could already be over pretty much very soon here, but it's going to be JoshEco's pick next. Let's see what Josh can pick. Pretty much every pick in this map pool is K0rd favorite, but double time 1 here is very solid for JoshEco.
Still 3 maps left we mentioned, Nomad 1, DT1 and DT2. These three maps left are definitely more of Josh type of a map, but honestly every map so far for Josh has been around like 60%, 40 to 60% win rates, but this one I'd say around 50 as well. It seems like Josh performance has been stepping up a bit, and K0rd has a bit of accuracy issues on double times in general. And I mean, the only map that he lost is a double time. It's a slow accuracy map. This slow tech accuracy map. As well as a bit quicker though. So, but the tech element is still in. There's still a bit of a troll finishers as well. So we might see some content in this pick. And this is a long double time pick. 3 minutes. The final 1/3 of the map is the hardest part. It seems like JoshEco is on to a very nice start. He absolutely needs it. It's going to be his final chance to stay in the SEATC.
It's going to be already 2% accuracy difference here for K0rd and JoshEco, but still only his slight score lead again. Only 4 digit score lead here. Still very takeable for K0rd. But so far JoshEco holding pretty well here, but K0rd is also just trying to get back up that accuracy lead. But getting a lot more 100s than JoshEco is. It's going to be a pretty tough battle here for Josh.
I do believe Josh is going to be based on the last part of the map. The last part of the map has a lot more skill cap towards it, and we've seen the last number 6, Josh kind of just struggles quite a bit in terms of accuracy when he sees a lot more trickier patterns. So hopefully that's not the case for the people who want to cheer for Josh to win. If you then cheer for K0rd to win, they absolutely want to miss from JoshEco, but no one wants a very short match. That's going to be a spin of trading, makes both players trade in. That's not going to be any favor towards any players, and that might be better towards Josh as well, because the accuracy, it just makes both players have less power to come back from this pick. We still have only halfway through of the map so far. We still have 2 more key eyes, and let's see how it continues for the pick.
Again, from the miss there, JoshEco missed first, so he's going to get the slight accuracy lead here. It's already going to be apparent, already going to be a 5-digit score lead for JoshEco. Can he hold this halfway to the mat already? He just needs to hold this and he can get this, but he's going to be getting 1 miss there after the spinner. It's going to be pretty much a lot there. Going to drop down the score lead already to K0rd ever so slowly, and it's going to probably flip anytime soon. He just needs to keep up his accuracy and he can hold it back. It's going to stabilize around 6,000, 7,000 score lead, but it's going to be dropping down even more now. He just needs to hold on to his accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, the score lead is getting so close because of JoshEco not on the combo cap. A bit of an accuracy drop for both players, and K0rd actually drop a bit more accuracy in the midst over there. It's gonna save Josh, might actually save Josh, but the final half of the map is a lot harder. We're on to the diff spikes of the final part of the map. Could Josh survive on the last part of the final chance of a double time when he has a 20,000 points difference? Probably the biggest lead since we saw on No More 2, and he's holding it in. Final parts of the map with Tricky 1-6, and he's holding it. That might be the saving grace here for JoshEco. Just pick accuracy tech maps. Final parts of the map. Now it's the diff spike. Can he hold on? It's all down to this part. 24,000 points difference. No breaks from both players. No. And K0rd also gets back to the combo cap, but the accuracy cap just not enough. That's gonna be it. Josh gonna take the BT1 point barely as the final finisher comes in, and that's going to be it. 6-2. JoshEco survives another time, and oh my god.
Oh my god, that was so close there. That's going to be JoshEco's second point, and he'll be surviving the match point. But it's going to be K0rd's pick next up. Can he survive K0rd's next pick?
That's gonna be a hard question because there is still Hard Rock Run.
Oh my god, yeah.
Those
Let's
ninja
see.
finishers are so annoying, and yes, I mean that's the
It
content
is.
of this map. That's the content of this map.
That's the catch of this map. That's pretty much it.
If you like this,
BT1.
if you like this map, please subscribe to SEATC IDTH Centers. Mushu will be very proud of if you actually give some support to the Indonesian or just the Southeast Asian Taiko community. And that's gonna be the plugin we only saw it's gonna be half in the entire stream for once because we got a channel Toroku song. And now let's see what's the next pick from K0rd. And again, we still have the Hard Rock one left, and not just Hard Rock one, they still have 2 more free mod maps. We do see K0rd being slightly better at hitting today, so those maps might be a little bit less of a struggle from Josh today, but still Hard Rock Run, it's the pick here. I mean that it's just the core here, and instantly K0rd, no regrets, picking it. Quadratus, map by Miyagishima, your local tech mapper, mapping a 2 hours
Already locking in Hard Rock 1 here is going to be pretty big for K0rd. Can JoshEco hold on to this and maybe get another Hard Rock win for JoshEco? But yeah, it's going to be pretty tough here for JoshEco to take this point though. And it's already going to be saying GG in the IRC here.
No hopes from him. He hates Hard Rock.
JoshEco can only hope to win Hard Rock 1, Free Mod 1, and Free Mod 3 if it's going to be staying in the tournament. If it's going to be winning the championship. But yeah, let's see if JoshEco can hold on to this Hard Rock 1 pick. It is a
The SV is not as high as we saw on some of the maps Josh banned, but still, he doesn't like playing Hard Rock at all. We do see a bit of an accuracy drop at the start of the map. The SV does get higher in some sessions, but already some of the OD10s with the 2Ls snappings makes player drop. That's gonna be an SV. Instantly bites Josh at the start of the map, and this map is not long, it's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
It is a very short map here, only 2 minutes 50 seconds, and that's already going to be a big drop from JoshEco, dropping down to 95% and already 40,000 score lead for K0rd, and dropping even more is going to get him to 60,000 score lead. It's going to be very hard for Josh to take over.
Oh, he's starting to struggle in this map on some of the 1-8 patterns. That is not looking well for Josh. K0rd, if it's that last 2 maps ago, he's 1 foot in the winners of the SEATC first edition. Now he's 1 point half and possibly looking like gonna be closing out on a dominant pick once again. There's still some chance for Josh, and that's gonna be a bancho break from Josh, so I don't think players we should be worried about. If you want to cheer up for Josh right now in this final session, just you need to give all the hopes to him and hope for Josh hope for K0rd to certainly breaks left and right. And there it goes. Like I mentioned, that's gonna be a branch back. That's still a bit of a chance left for Josh. It's not over just yet, and a bit a calm before the storm. But we're gonna hear the ding, 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 ringing again. It might be the ringing bell for K0rd.
Yeah, that's already going to be a very big score lead. I don't know if JoshEco can take this. It's pretty much already over here for JoshEco. But yeah, let's see in the finishing parts of this map.
Early parts of the map really claim JoshEco. There's still some hard sections of the map left, but it's mostly about accuracy. There's just no miss from K0rd, and that might be it. And that misses from Josh basically seals the deal. The 2L ringing bell is the ringing bell for K0rd, finishing the SEATC First Edition's Championship, and K0rd finishing this match with an FC on Hard Rock, one amazing, fantastic score. OD10 on 2L map, still gets a 98.72%, completely monstrous performance, and I can't say that is just so deserving for this player. A very new blood for the Malaysian taekwondo community. Destroyed basically throughout the entire tournament, only losing 4 maps in total, 2 to K0rd and 2 to JoshEco4, and gonna be moving on as the first edition of the SEATC winner. And I mean, what you gonna ask for? A new upcoming star, and K0rd31HP just gonna get better as his journey goes on.
Yeah, very dominant in this tournament. A very deserving champion of Southeast Asian Taekwondo Championship here. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be your champion of the first edition of Southeast Asian Taekwondo Championship. And we'll be looking at a tiebreaker showcase now.
Yep, and I'm gonna say that was a very good fight from Josh here. Despite getting only 2 points, it's still 2 points. I mean, he did lose against a sweep last time against K0rd, and now this time coming back and takes back the 2 point he needed, and at least beats out some of the strongest players as well from the loser brackets. Both Foon and K0rd were defeated barely on a tiebreaker situation, and gonna say he did his best, and that was a great play from him. But sometimes you get crazy opponents on the opponent's side, and apologies, I like to fix some bit of a mistake. K0rd actually dropped 5 points. He dropped 3 points to K0rd and 2 points for JoshEco, and now, I mean, that's still a crazy achievement from K0rd here. And again, congratulations to Josh for getting 2nd place of the tournament, and of course K0rd for 3rd place of the tournament. Gives us some very entertaining matches very entertaining last match. I would say the 3rd place match, a quote-unquote 3rd place match. 7-6 and all ends up in the final endings of the map, which is the tiebreaker. Welcome to the jungles, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I'm gonna be mentioning as well Foon for achieving 4th place of the tournament. It was still a very close match against JoshEco, losing the match barely to a 7-6 as well. So you could say his 2nd to 4th place seeds could be swapped based on what they get. We'll be moving on to the tiebreaker, lands below the sojourning wins.
Oh, we've got no video here for JoshEco, but that's fine, I guess.
One video is enough, or we're just gonna kill someone's computer.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, let's see in this tiebreaker showcase. So far, still 100% here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, watching these 2 players completely destroy the tiebreaker. Once again, like to thank you for every staff to play for this tiebreaker. Not play for this, right? Staff for this tournament, or what am I saying? A bit of a struggle over there. A bit of a banjo struggle as well, just like what happened to me. A bit of a mouthful moments over there. Hopefully we'll get back soon with the map as JoshEco catches up on the stream parts of the map. And again, thanks to every staff for staffing for this tournament. I mean, they did their jobs, and obviously thanks for Weibin which is Wesley, for allowing this tournament to use the Ray Ref map sites. And thanks to every referees and commentators, especially Finn Hazel. I mean, he's been here for a lot of matches in this tournament. And again, thanks to all the casters as well. Thanks to all the referees for this tournament, and of course, thanks to all the play testers. Thanks to all the players playing for this tournament. I mean, it wouldn't be a tournament without you. And again, thanks to all the mappers right here, showing up maps, some of these amazing maps for the tournament, especially this custom tiebreaker. We have come from, and we accept some new names as well in the pooling teams, such as Minix, first time doing a playtester for this tournament, or just any tournament in general. He did a fantastic job, and at the end even get promoted to a pooler. Of course, thank you to Rosemary as well. For handling some of the maps, doing a lot of the replays of the tournament. Thanks for everyone to hop in some of the events as well throughout the entire tournament, such as Heater's tournament, Heater's special event hosting this server. It makes like a very cool community. With maps like this. Onto the Phoenix part of them. Meanwhile, we are thanking out everyone. Of course, don't forget. Thank you to every artist who composed this song, Luminous Sounding, which again, I would have to mention the artists' names one by one, which is this pal, Beta Grow You, Scarlet, Starlist, SM Megative, Rakakun, and Night Runner. And of course, thanks to a lot of players a lot of these people who were able to achieve this tiebreaker possible. Rhymer, Jodes, Camps, iBot31, Bishock, Rain, Mercurio, Oitsukas, Mushrin, Ropagus, Asia, Reynaud, and Omi to make this tiebreaker happen. Of course, all the mappers, which we mentioned, Mikishima, Ikin, Fota, Phoenix, Oitsukas, Kish, and Mushrin for this map. And of course, the illustration, Nugi39, Isana, Toy, and Storyboard, Izima. Designing these two girls and with some of the laws throughout this tiebreaker. To see Josh absolutely cooking the tiebreaker, meanwhile, we're talking about everything in this map.
Yeah. Josh just absolutely destroying the tiebreaker. Well, I guess this is the alternate universe if Josh actually went to tiebreaker somehow.
He just needs the tiebreaker showcase. I mean, I did not win the match. I win the tiebreaker showcase. And also,
He won the battle, but not the war.
Yeah, he won the final showcase battle. The friendly match.
I mean, yeah, K0rd did say he would get cooked in the tiebreaker. So I guess he can be glad that he didn't go to tiebreaker. I mean, it's not very close anyway, so.
Yeah, that's a lot of maps for. Just a lot of modded maps for caught to it and successfully take some breakpoints. And probably JoshEco was trying his best to take some good points off. Yes, that is insane play here from JoshEco. Let's wait for him to close up. Meanwhile, we're talking into the final part of the map. We are looking at the credit screen and also the Mushroom part, which is absolutely the host. Without him, this tournament would not able to run at all. And of course, some supporting names as well. Never Now, Way to Cast, and also Phoenix are also been around a lot in the chat. I mean, probably needed him to help some of the coding some of the stuff. Of course, again, every streamer, without you guys, we cannot see this.
Wait, pause. JoshEco?
He's gonna do it. And of course, just like the tiebreaker, special
Okay,
thanks.
JoshEco.
Special thanks to all the OSEA communities. And of course, JoshEco is gonna close out the match with an absolute FC on tiebreaker. The dude practice, and that's the play. 48 100s S rank to close out. Extra point on JoshEco, and here comes the Aurora points as well. JoshEco did not win the match, but win tiebreakers and win the hearts, and that is
Well,
a great play from him.
I guess that means we know who's going to be the next Reef player.
True.
But yeah, that's going to be it for this match. That's going to be it from Southeast Asian Taiko Championship. And well, thank you everyone for watching this match. Thank you everyone for watching all of the matches actually. And thank you to all of you guys who've been supporting us, even from the start or from this grand finals, like those Tart Raiders. But yes, again, thank you guys for supporting us. It really means a lot for us as a small community of Osu Taiko Indonesia. And thank you for supporting Southeast Asian Taiko Championship in general. And we'll see you guys in the next iteration.
I mean, also thanks to Cat Tournament for raiding in the middle of the stream. And thanks for all the support. I hope you guys enjoy all your watchings. And maybe sometime, Mushrin will be cooking once again as SEATC finals. And of course, we will be meeting each other again in the jungle someday. Possibly the new year. Once again, I hope everyone absolutely have a fantastic Christmas and a happy new year. Merry Christmas to everyone, and hope you enjoy your stay in the IDTS Center. Remember, if you want to receive more news, do follow the channel. Once we got notified, once we get some possibly, I don't know, probably some mid-up stuff that plays out, you get notified again on the stream. Definitely click a follow, click the heart. It's very nice and it helps us as well. And that's going to be all from us. My name is Jongen. Joining with me today, we got
Finn Hazel, and thank you again for watching. See you guys next time in the next iteration of Southeast Asian Taiko Championship. Do be aware of the next announcement when we have it. Just follow our social media links and join the Discord server. So again, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. That's going to be it from us, and goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year of 2025, you guys.